Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today with Drako as usual. We are going to unbox Scythe, the Wind Gambit. The second expansion for Scythe, and now we're going to get these airships that can fly around the map and help us out in different ways. And this is a really cool one. It was just released at Essen Spiel and managed to get a copy of it. So let's take a look at what comes here in the expansion. And of course, Scythe, the Wind Gambit is designed by Jamey Stegmaier and it's published by Stonemaier games. And so here's the first look at these minis, and I'm really excited about this. Look at this looks so cool. And they come in the player colors, of course. And also for the first expansion, those colors are included as well here. So that's great. And so let's take a look. Oh, they are heavy, or not. I mean, not heavy, but they're massive. They're like huge. If you compare them to the other Scythe minis. Wow, this looks really nice. I mean, the detail here. Wow, really nice. Really cool minis. So let's put them out here. And let's see. And so we have really nice box as well. Fits everything here very good. Plastic bags, never bad. And here's the standees. And this is interesting to see how they look on the standees. So let's try this out. I'll just do it like that. And we'll take the red one, of course. So let's see, there we go. And now it can stand on its own. So that looks really nice, and I can imagine this will look so cool out on the map there when playing Scythe. Wow, really cool stuff. And also in this expansion there is some, what's it called, like alternate ending things, I think I read about. So I guess these have to do with the airships. I'm not really sure how they work. I will learn, of course, and figure this out, and I will do a run-through of this as well, together with Drako, a two-player run-through, just to show you how it plays with these cool airships. And alright, so yeah, I guess these are Atoma cards, perhaps? And yeah, okay, and so what do we have here more? Well, we have the rules for the Atoma, for the sort of multiplayer game, and the achievement sheet here as well. So you can type down whoever won and so on. And here, oh, here's the punching out. There's a lot of stuff in this small box, but they really fit everything in here very well. I like when they do that. I mean, you don't have to have this huge box just because you have some components, right? You can put them in a smart way. And you don't need to have that huge box, but I know a lot of people like that huge box that also came out here at Essen, where you can have all the stuff for Scythe in one box. That's really cool as well. So let's see, distract. You can't lose popularity for interactions with opponents that happen on your airship's territory. Oh, so I guess you can send the airship ahead to a space where your opponents have workers, and then you can go in and you won't lose the popularity then. That's kind of cool. Siege engine. An opponent may not move their character and mechs out of your airship's territory unless they pay you $1 per unit moved. That's great as well. I mean, that's points. You have to pay points, right? Money is points in this game. Bounty. Before you engage in combat on your airship's territory, you may pay 1, 2, 3 resources from your airship to move 1, 2, 3 of your units from anywhere to here. Ooh, so you can just send in reinforcements, basically. And bombard. Before you engage in combat on your airship's territory, you may pay 1, 2, 3 resources from this airship to reduce your opponent's power by 1, 2, 3. And I mean, these airships, they also have space for having resources and so on them. It's just so cool. Alright, so I'm not sure how these works. I guess you put some of them out. There's a bunch of them, so I guess you don't use all of them at the same time. But I will have to figure out how that works, but I guess it's not that complicated. I mean, this just looks so awesome. I like I mean, it's really thick cardboard, really good component quality. I wouldn't expect anything else from Stonemaier games, to be honest. But still, I mean, this is just so good, so well done. And oh, here's the stuff I was talking about, I think. Yeah, here's like the Doomsday Clock. Let's take these out, actually. Because that's something that I like, you know, variation for Scythe, to have different ending conditions. So the game ends after each player has taken 20 turns. Oh, okay. 20 turns. I wonder how much that is. I don't know. During setup, reveal 2 random objective cards from the deck and place them next to the triumph track. Players may achieve the revealed objectives, place stars on them, in addition to the objective on the triumph track. After a player has played 6 stars, each other player takes 1 final turn, but they may not move units. That's kind of interesting as well. Like, they may not move units, so you can't get that last thing where people attack and so on. And yeah, really nice stuff. I will not go into all of it, but you've seen a bit of it, and of course the artwork is as good as it is in the base game and so on. And here we actually have, I want to show you this one, because here we actually have that airship in closer view, sort of. Let's see if I can get some focus there. So that looks really cool. There we go. Coming in the fog there, in the mist. It's cool stuff. Okay, and that was everything in the box for Scythe, the Wind Gambit. And I'm excited to try this out and do the run through as well, so you guys can see how it works in actual play. And so until then, I will just ask you to go check out my Patreon page. You can just click the little link up there. I'm trying to gather some funds to get better camera and better microphone, so if you can spare $1 or $2, it will really help me out. So please support me on Patreon, and have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching this. Take care. Bye bye.
Breathe in. Look into these eyes. Subscribe to the channel. Now, exhale. Board Games with Niramas is sponsored by Alara Games in Sweden.